First things first, I'm very sorry that I was unable to upload yesterday, as I was asleep. That is my excuse. Turns out I was a bit too exhausted from whatever it was that I'd been doing the night before and many other weeks of constantly doing overtime and this. Second, I did a stream last night with TrupsLP on the Cthulhu-Kin and Friends show, not the Cthulhu and Friends show, that is a different channel entirely. Go sub though if you're interested. Tell them I said hi. Where we covered political subjects like Articles 11, 13, Nike, Trump, Cory Booker and other nonsense. Some mild breeze going on in America. Oh, and ICE getting $10 million. I know. Scandalous when it came from FEMA, who have a budget 4 times the size of ICE, when FEMA don't even use all of it. Scandal. Dun dun dun! Today, though, we're going to be talking about creepy stalker people. Yup, I might even make that the title of the video if I can be bothered to remember it. Where a woman who ordered a fake pregnancy belly on Amazon during a stalking campaign against her ex-boyfriend sent him a chilling email saying the Queen will have words tomorrow a court has heard. How deranged are you that you've decided to taunt your ex-boyfriend into believing that you are pregnant and then dangle that over his head a bit? I mean, I didn't know Amazon sold fake pregnancy bellies, but that's mostly because I live in an area where obesity is normalized. It's quite disturbing. Not as disturbing as the neighbour I have that has lip fillers that make her look like Pete Burns. It's weird. Jessica Nordquist broke up with her former lover, who she had met when they both worked at London company Unruly, but after the last year split, Nordquist carried out an increasingly menacing harassment campaign. Snare's book Crown Court has heard. She posted messages online claiming he had committed rape and ordered a fake silicone pregnancy belly from Amazon. Wow. Now, to just cement this insanity belief that I have of this young lady, I took the liberty of going to her Instagram, which she has, where in December she put out this image. Right. Don't deserve a woman like you. An utterly batshit insane one willing to conjure up a fake pregnancy, accuse them of rape because you handled that breakup so damn well, to a slightly more recent image from January of, I wanted to let you know that I'm proud of you, you're dealing with a lot whether you like to admit it or not, and you make it through every day. You woke up today and you are okay, and for that I'm grateful. With the headline being, each day gets a little better, each day I remember I'm better. Well, of course you are. You're a good little victim. Like it took me long to find this crap. As far as I'm concerned, by the way, if the claims of rape are proven to not be true, if what you have done is partake in a rather sinister campaign of harassment and stalking of someone that you couldn't handle losing, regardless of circumstance, creating fake pregnancies, lying to the extent that you are lying, if true, there is a custodial term you should serve, and rightly so. Now, while comparing herself to the Queen in a game of chess, she sent in an email, "The Queen is the most valuable piece on the board. She protects your king." I have no idea what that means. If someone can tell me, please let me know. She is now on trial for stalking, sending malicious communications and perverting the course of justice. I would add to that, if the claim that she made that he raped her is fake, then falsifying a claim of rape should be added to the list of charges. The prosecutor has said that the pair started dating in August, but wanted different things and broke up 3 months later. After they separated, the malicious young lady left him handwritten notes on his bike and desk, followed him around the office, and then continued to send him text messages. And then she claimed that she was 8 weeks pregnant with his baby, where they went to the London Royal Hospital in Whitechapel, and on December 13th had an abortion. I have to ask, how? Instead of sticking a coat hanger up you, did they just run it along your abdomen to remove the adhesive holding it in place? Or was this held on with Velcro? Maybe that's something babies should have as an evolutionary thing for the umbilical cord. Have it Velcroed to the inside of the woman. Oh no, I can't do that. Nope. Oh, that's just weird. Can you imagine trying to dispose of that as well? It's not really a biohazard at that point. What did you do, just have it taken off and stick it in a rucksack? Or did she take it and put it inside a cushion? It probably was quite comfy to sit on. Oh, and by the way, she posted onto Instagram, which the article mentions, that she'd had mentioned on Instagram she had a medical abortion 3 weeks ago. This is it. Her medical abortion. Turns out stayed pregnant only to miscarry. My counsellor said sometimes the only way to heal is to share. Even when it's hard, courage, she said. So this is my story, where she then goes into a rather long story about how PTSD has affected her, but also talking about how in 2017 she fell into a relationship, ended up single and pregnant by accident, and now trying to figure out in 2018 how to heal, how this has all damaged her in such a way that she doesn't know how to deal with it, and ending it by quoting Dumbledore by saying happiness can be found in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. Wow. When you're so deluded, you believed in your own lie, so much so that your rubber baby was a real baby. You are the very definition of insanity. Screw what Albert Einstein said. I'm looking at your eyes now and I see crazy. I'm sure you were dynamite in bed, but absolute insanity for every other hour and minute of that day. Get help. Seriously. To continue on with this somewhat deranged mentality, after Mr. Weeks rang the police, Nordquist attempted to make it look like they were both being targeted by the same stalker, which I'm sure would not have taken very long for the police to find out after going into your emails that you'd fabricated all of it. Oh dear. Nordquist also sent tagged posts to Mr. Weeks' unruly clients, accusing him of rape, referencing his @WeekMar page. One sent from the account called Karen Schleur, said Mr. Week raped her. Unruler raped and assaulted an employee, still went to work with him and trying to cover it up. The police, while searching all the stuff they had seized, which included her phone and iPad, found searches about sending fake emails and stalking on her devices, with Miss Robinson saying she told police, the prosecutor, that she and Mr. Weeks were being stalked. She claimed her searches were all related to trying to find out about stalking. When she was arrested again 4 days later, police found searches for fake babies and a silicone baby bump had been ordered on Amazon. Oh wow. She also researched whether police can track where emails are sent from. Well, if you were a bit clever, you would have created a few dummy accounts and run it through a VPN, but apparently that's too advanced for you? Now, based on all this information, the charges against her are just. They make sense. And quite frankly, I'd be very surprised if she was not found guilty. I still maintain if the accusation of rape was sent from her, then of course a falsifying rape claim should be. Along with the fact that she tried to cost him his job, there should be some compensation in this, and I think that is only fair. So to finish this, I want to tell you what the penalties are for the 3 charges that Jessica Nordquist faces, which include stalking, malicious communications, and perverting the course of justice. In the UK, the maximum custodial sentence for stalking was recently increased from 5 to 10 years, 7 to 14 if it was racially or religiously aggravated. For malicious communications, the sentence is up to 12 months or a fine. And finally, for perverting the course of justice, the sentence is potentially life in prison and or a fine. All in all, I'm hoping for all of them, and probably moving to Broadmoor, in a soft padded cell, with one of those lovely straitjackets, which you can get on Amazon for about 12 quid. Glorious.
Oh, goddowns.
In your arse.
Imagine my shock